I wasn't recording any of that, so I hope you can remember all the jokes, because then you're never going to hear them again.
Did we do any jokes just now? I'm pretty sure we just spoke.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing's one big joke.
Life is one big joke.
Exactly.
Ha 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 ha
Ha ha. Hello, welcome back to Digimon World, by which I mean Inaudible, the podcast that's impossible to listen to. Every now and then I get confused what I'm doing, so I often introduce EU4 videos as Digimon World, and, you know, sometimes I introduce Pokemon as EU4.
Have you ever introduced anything as Terraria?
Well, that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
No, mainly because I used to introduce Terraria, didn't I?
Well, I think we took it in turns. Share the load.
There's hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the wonderful land of Terraria.
Yeah, okay, so it's all coming back now.
Yeah, that was me.
That's not in my officially recognised Invisible Tower Golden Age, so I don't remember it.
In the Golden Age? What was the Golden Age?
The officially recognised Golden Age was when I was playing
Destroyer.
Tekkit. That's when I got, that's the most views and subs and everything I've ever had back in those days.
Fair.
Yeah. Oh well. May they rip. So, today is Inaudible, which is a podcast, which at the moment is mainly about Film of the Year, but it's...
And it is impossible to listen to.
Exactly. But it's also about us going off on big tangents, as you may have gathered.
Well, for that.
Speaking of tangents, after we finished last episode, we went off on a massive tangent about all sorts of Maniwethin, and I cut that out into its own separate little bonus episode, and that's available to people who support us on Patreon. So you can hear that in their little 7-minute segment. There we are. I thought I'd better plug that at the start before I forget.
Didn't think you would actually do that.
Well, I did. Thank you very much. Thanks for your faith in the.
Well, it's editing though, isn't it? And the ongoing joke is that you do not joke, that you do not edit.
Your faith.
That's your house sigil.
Creative pro. We do not edit. It's annoying though, because if I didn't have a job, I would edit. But unfortunately, most of my day is taken up with working and then I suppose, you know, creating food to ingest and things like that, and playing the games.
Well, you know what you could do? You could make editing your job.
I could, but
he
I would then
no money.
Yes, I would then lose my whatever it is that I've got.
You'd lose the flat, you'd lose...
Yeah. Maybe I could
lose
keep
the computer to edit on.
Maybe I keep the computer, I just wouldn't have any software to edit on.
Any electricity to power the computer.
Yeah, I just kind of like bang the hard disks together.
Cut off. Yeah.
How to make video.
You could get the hard drive, or one of the spinning hard drives, and make a sort of rudimentary little miniature Hypno-Disc robot, and then use that to extort money from people.
I do on my
Sorry, before you carry on, when you killed the person, you could absorb their data into the hard drive and get stronger.
This is getting close to death in heaven.
Might be related to the Roomba situation.
Oh god, not the Roomba.
Or whatever it was
called. I was thinking of the weird thing that we were talking about a while ago. Like
you're gonna have to be a lot more specific.
The thing that felt like bone that you could put the pencil into the back and then it just sort of opened up with a terrifying face.
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it was, so I just said Roomba. I assumed you all knew what it meant.
Yeah. But no, I have a pair of Steadicams for video cameras, and in order to weight them out correctly, so when you hold it, it doesn't tip forward or backwards.
Like a stake out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
We have we've used some old hard drive discs.
Oh.
Because my brother used to work at Western Computers. I don't know. They're standard 3.5 inch.
Yeah, but how much data do they hold? Because you're going to be
I
recording
didn't
onto
ask
it.
that.
You're going to be recording onto it, I assume. So you need to.
That's true. I mean, it hasn't gone bad so far. So
You could also use them as wheels.
yes, for a very rudimentary car that records the level of the road as you drive along.
Yeah. And it clicks every time you go a meter.
That was it loading.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't very clear, was it?
I thought that was. It
Did you
sounded
think
like.
I was having a stronk.
Isn't there someone from Star Wars that speaks like that? Poggle the Lesser.
That's one thing that does slightly annoy me about Hyrule Warriors.
What, Poggle the Lesser?
And it is slightly connected to Star Wars in the fact that why does everything have to have a fucking R2-D2 ripoff nowadays?
We were talking about Hyrule Warriors
saw
before
that.
the episode, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot it wasn't recorded.
Yeah, it's because of 2 letters and a number. BB8.
BB hate.
I know, it just... A little thing annoys me. I think there's been one scene where I thought, oh, okay, that was kind of cute. But the rest was just kind of, oh, piss off. But I prefer Hetsu. He'd be a much more lovable character.
Oh my
than
god,
a little
Hetsu
beaky
would be
robot.
amazing.
He's like, especially now they've given him a voice in Hyrule Warriors.
What, Hetsu?
He
Does he actually appear?
can play as him. Fight as him.
Oh my fucking god!
You
haven't
haven't gotten to the Korok Forest yet, have you?
No.
Okay.
That's given me an
say
incentive
though,
to keep playing.
at that moment as well where you draw the Master Sword, the Zelda theme starts playing and I got tingles.
The fuzz.
Yeah,
Nice.
I won't spoil what happens, but there's a whole epic scene where you get the Master Sword for the first time and it gave me tingles.
Nice. We like that.
Have you done Mifa's
No,
level
I've
yet?
barely done anything.
No. Oh, okay. I was gonna say it's not really spoilers. It's just another moment that kind of made me go, "Ah," and it was when her dad gives her permission to actually go out and fight, and he says, "I give you permission on one
Condition.
one condition that you come home safely."
Oh.
Yeah, and my heart just sort of panged at that. It's like, oh, she's not. Oh.
Yeah, dramatic irony. That's always a fun
I know. But yeah, it's the story that's getting me with this game. It's not the game itself.
I mean, it's going to be nice to see Rivali get his fucking smug ass beak fucking handed to him.
Most useful of the lot is a pain in the ass, yeah.
Yeah, that jump. Oh boy.
Have you guys ever seen the film The Black Hole?
I have the black hole.
Because they
I
had
can't remember it if I have.
it came out after Star Wars, 2 years after. It was a Disney film, a sci-fi one, and they kind of were trying to follow some of the various Star Wars formulae, but they had a quirky little robot in it, and you talking about that reminded me of him. He was called Vincent, which stands for Vital Information Necessary Centralized, obviously.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, this is ringing a weird bell in my head.
The Black Hole is a really fucking good film, by the way. For something that was just created in order to capitalize on the fact that everyone liked Star Wars, it's really fucking trippy. It's really good.
It does seem familiar.
It's the one with the fever dream where the guy goes to hell at the end. Spoilers.
A spooky sci-fi hell dream.
Yeah, exactly.
It looks like a weird mishmash of Star Wars and the first Star Trek film.
Oh.
And it's kind of got like Super Sentai hints to it.
Yeah, I think it's that visual
googly
style
anime
of it's the visual style of the actual film.
Yeah, with what was his name, Maximilian or Max, the spooky robot.
Maximilian, yeah.
The other robot, not the one that.
Maximilian.
Vincent.
Maximilian Schell as Dr. Hans Reinhardt.
Oh,
Anthony Perkins as Dr. Alex Durant.
It's good. I heard they were remaking this. Anyway, let me have a quick look to see if they are remaking it, and then we'll get on to film of the year.
Yeah.
Remake. In 2016, the remake. In 2016, the remake was put on hold because the script was considered too dark for a Disney movie.
Yeah, sure.
In March
Disney have
2018,
never done dark Hellfire.
well, the black hole. The black hole.
Yeah.
In March 2018, it was reported that Emily Carmichael would be writing the film, whoever she is. Well, there we are. So,
She got any other credits?
She co-wrote Pacific Rim Uprising.
Oh, okay.
And she would be writing the script for Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World Dominion. Millennium Puzzle. Film of the year. Decade. Film of the decade.
Oh.
The O's.
Decade.
The hundreds. So we had
Kamen Rider.
we had our 4 choices, and they were The Emperor's New Groove, Digimon Colon the movie, Hot Fuzz, and Rent. So, in 4th place with 10% was Rent.
Yep. Oh, I actually got votes. Oh,
Yep.
shit.
Oh, well, no, fair play. But still. No shade on you, Alex, but not surprised.
No.
Not too far ahead of that, on 13%, was Digimon the movie.
Oh.
And
I thought that would have got a bigger response
problem
from
now,
your crowd.
No, he's kicked all the Digimon lot off onto a smaller channel now.
I mean, all 2 of them. 3 including you.
Okay, we got
That's like 40% of the vote.
Views, not views. How many subscribers has SD3's got?
I don't know, but I think it's only Cromoni and Panstall that really watch them.
Okay.
And you appreciate every single view.
Exactly. These guys are like the old school. The old
What
guard.
about the Hidav? Does he still appear?
I haven't seen Hidamara for a while, you know. I don't know whether he's changed his name again, because wasn't he was called something like
Did change it, didn't he?
like
Some anime related. Cowboy Bebop.
it was fucking
Kita, the
it
first.
was like
Well,
we
so
looked it up
subscribers,
and it was like
SD3s.
some Italian shoe company or something.
Oh.
Do you remember? I can't remember
Oh,
what
yeah.
it was. But he might be someone else. He might still be commenting, but I just don't know the name. Although, to be fair, I think I would probably know if it was the same person. Very distinct style.
It's a very unique person.
Yeah.
Um,
So that was 13%
Right.
for Digimon the movie. And then also on 13% was Hot Fuzz.
What?
oh.
No, Hot Fuzz. What Fuzz?
Then Fuzz.
So the whiner with 65% was The Emperor's New Groove.
Holy shit.
There we are.
Fine.
And checking the
Disney Crowd, I
historical records, that did actually get 67% on the year of that poll as well, beating the other ones out by quite a lot. So I think that's just very popular amongst my viewers.
Yeah.
So there we are.
Fair enough. Cool.
So that's our second winner then. We've got Pokemon the first movie and The Emperor's New Groove for the decade votes. So those are two animations.
Yeah. I think this final year is going to be the most difficult because there's a lot of fucking good films.
Yeah.
It was hard for me to order my 10, yeah. I've had to lump 2 together as a franchise.
Oh.
Gee, I wonder which two they are.
So who went first last week? I can't remember.
I haven't gone first, I don't think.
You haven't? Okay.
You go first.
You can go
Oz.
first this time then, yeah.
Okay.
One each.
Okay. So,
Out of 4 of us.
at number 10, this movie isn't small at all. It's Ant-Man.
Hey.
Ant-Man.
Man.
Number 9, did you just understand me? It's Detective Pikachu.
Yes.
They did it 7 years before Endgame. Number 8 is Kamen Rider X Super Sentai Superhero Tyson. I'm brief.
I can never remember which way around Endgame and Infinity War were. Infinity War was the first one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infinity War is the one where they all fizzle.
Okay.
Endgame
is the last one.
Endgame.
Yeah. Who could have guessed?
Number 7, Manners Maketh Man with The Kingsman.
Oh.
Secret Service. Number 6, Okay You Cunt, Let's See What You Can Do with Kick-Ass. That's an alien, bruv. Believe it. Number 5 is Attack the Block.
Still haven't seen that.
Before it's time to break out the L word, and by L word I mean lesbians. Scott Pilgrim. Number
Happy
3
and
isn't
free
free.
with each
No,
other.
sir. It's no, sir. All 13 at number 3 with Day of the Doctor.
Nice.
I tried to start a revolution, but I didn't print enough pamphlets with number 2 for Ragnarok.
Oh. It's for
And
Ragnarok.
Don't make the super suit green or animated. It's the Deadpool films at number 1.
I
I say
that line.
Deadpool
That's
films
great.
because, yeah, I can't distinguish which of these two I prefer. Love them both kind of as much as each other.
That's
So,
fair.
just Deadpool. Just Deadpool is number 1. Deadpool
Okay.
1, Deadpool 2, the Deadpools.
Deadpool 1,
Deadpool 1 and 2 are in position 1 and 2.
Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, pick the one that's best for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What doesn't matter what one the audience prefers, just one of the Deadpool films. It's fine.
A Deadpool.
Deadpool. Just singular.
And Deadpool. That's her name.
Right.
Deadpool. And Paul. He's dead.
Oh,
Awesome.
God, I just realised I've got to find fucking quotes for all of these. Right. Unless you want to go first, Kristian.
I'll go next. Okay. Well, I don't have quotes for any of these either, so this will be an exciting adventure for all of us.
I set up my quotes a couple of days ago when I set out the list.
You're like the only one out of us that actually does the research. Oh my God, you're the Hermione.
It's like I don't have a life to live.
You are a ghost. We've established this already.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, actually, tangent time. I watched a Tom Scott video the other day, where it was
Barry
called
Scott.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott.
I'm Tom Scott, and have I got a video for you? Sorry.
I don't think he would hurt anywhere near the reach that he does if he actually sounded like that. Hi, I'm Tom Scott, and this is a field. This field has nothing interesting about it whatsoever, except. Sorry, continue.
Yes, no, it's fine. Yeah, so the video was called, it was like 5 things you can't do on British television.
Yeah.
And one of the things was you can't present fiction as if it's fact. Like, you know, for a news report, it's either got to not have all the regular branding on, which explains why programs do that thing. Like Inside Number 9 did something last year where it was meant to be like, you know, the station was being hijacked by a ghost, but the news report just wasn't, the BBC didn't have the BBC News graphics on it. So I was like, well, no one's ever going to believe that's real because it's not the right graphics. But you're actually not allowed to do that. That's why whenever you've got like a news report on a BBC or a British TV program, you always see it like the camera's pointing at the TV screen filming the report.
Yeah.
It's always got to be in context. So something the BBC did in 1992, and I don't know whether this broke the rule or the rule exists because of this. I can't remember what he said, but they did a thing called Ghost Watch, which I've
remember this video. Yeah.
I've downloaded it to watch because I think it might be quite fun. Where basically, it was like they go to a haunted house and it is actually haunted, but it was presented completely straight, like Michael Parkinson presented it, and
I watched this years ago, not long after it had cut. I must have been like 5, 6, and I vaguely remember it.
Apparently,
I wasn't old enough to understand it.
Apparently, a couple of days afterwards, one of the people from the show had to go on CBBC and reassure kids that it wasn't real.
I think I've definitely seen that clip, actually.
Which is just amazing. Yeah, anyway, sorry, Ghost Watch time there. Unfortunately, that amount of time hasn't given me enough time to think of a quote from
I was
10.
going to say, was that a very clever stalling tactic?
No. Looper. It's Looper. I don't know any quotes from it.
Oh, you're driving me loopy.
Yeah.
That's what he says, right?
Yeah.
You guys in the loop.
Yeah.
Number 10, it's Looper.
In the Loop is a film, though.
It is.
Oh.
Fuck. That's in the loop. There we are. But no, this was Looper. Number 9. I still can't think of any quotes. It's Solo, a Star Wars story. Rich, you're the Star Wars man.
I have a good feeling about this.
There we go. Thank you. Number 8. Merv. Interstellar.
It's Murph. Not Merv.
Right.
Murph.
I would say Merv. There's
Because
a province.
Murphy's Law.
Okay, that makes sense. He's just American. That's what it was. But there's
Murph!
there's a province in Iran, sort of, or like just north of Iran in EU4 called Merv. I always think of Interstellar when I see it. Number 7. Shut up, Biggs. This ain't Pokemon. Attack the Block.
See that film?
Number 6. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
I'm not going to give you one because I'm going to use it for mine.
All right. Do you know what? I actually rewatched this only like a couple of months ago. I can't remember anything about it. Oh well.
It always fits in time.
You know the story. You know the drill. Something like that. Anyway. Number 5. Wow, my mind has gone completely blank. I can't remember.
That's a weird quote.
I can't remember any lines from any of these films. Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
This is your idea.
It was.
Superhero landing. Deadpool. Number 4. First try.
I don't know what I'm having.
The Lego Movie.
No.
I don't know what I'm having more fun with, your list or you struggling at your list.
I think I'm quite enjoying the struggling, not going to lie.
Number 3. I have trained 50 crows and I will fly them into your towers. The 4 lions. Number 2. Woo! Star Wars The Force Awakens.
That was good.
Number 1. Careful not to choke on your ambitions, director. Rogue One.
Fair.
There we are.
Right.
I will say, I don't know that there's many people that have seen Four Lions. It's fucking brilliant. It's like
I know of it.
500% recommended.
Oh, not even at least 300%.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
I just heard a...
Oh, sorry. It's a football film, isn't it?
No, that's the prequel, Three Lions.
Oh.
No,
Oh, I get it, because lions are the sigil of one of the football houses. Got it.
That's right, yeah.
Football houses. Yeah. 10 points.
10 points to Griffin Puff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Four Lions is about 4 suicide bombers from the north of England who decide to bomb the London Marathon.
Oh, okay.
Should also point out it is a comedy.
It's a comedy. It's fucking hilarious. There we go.
Okay. Right. Here we go. What was that?
That was the ghost.
What? Oh.
This line's haunted, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to mention. I got it cheaper because of the ghost.
Oh, wish you'd mentioned it. My audio slides have been going up and down. I've had to adjust it constantly this whole time.
Oh, fiddle with your knobs.
Bloody annoying. Yeah, knobs. Right. What a lovely day. What a lovely day. It's Mad Max Fury Road at number 10.
Fradfrax Murray mode.
Furry's Frode.
Yeah. Furry's Chode.
Oh,
The fuck?
Max Fury's Chode.
That's like the furry porn parody.
Oh.
It'd be like Mad Bats. Mad Bats, Furry's Chode.
Mad Twats.
Yeah, Furry Chode. Mad Twats, Furry Chode.
Got it, boy. We got it.
We got him.
I don't think we're ever coming higher than this.
That's the actual
Lower, you mean?
Where we're at our highest.
Right. Number 9. Oh shit. Plinky plink plonk plink plonk. La La Land. I can't remember any quotes. Am I allowed to steal one of Ozzy's quotes?
No.
Fuck. This ain't that kind of movie, bruv. Kingsman at number 8.
That was my second. That was my second choice.
Yeah. They just can't seem to get my nose right. It's Tangled at number 7.
Okay.
This is why we're not improvisers.
To be fair, this isn't
Not
improvising. This is remembering specific details.
Yeah. Not a strong soldier, but a good man. Captain America, the First Avenger at number 6. 5.
Never skip breakfast. Most important meal of day. That's where I thought you were going with that one to start with.
What was that from?
Deadpool. L.
Oh, right. Yeah.
House blowing up makes man of you.
Oh, God.
Builds character. House blowing up builds character. That's it.
Behold my stuff. Thor Ragnarok at number 5. Okay, here we go. One more time from the top. Spider-Man is the Spider-Verse at number 4.
Yep. So nice to have already done mine.
Oh, shut the fudge up.
Well, this is why I wanted to go first.
I'm preparing for the next one. Oh wait, that's
what is the next one we're going to be doing?
There isn't the next one.
There isn't the next one.
Well,
next Game of the Decade.
Well, next time it's the overall winner. We have to do just a 3-way poll. So obviously we don't need to come up with any choices for that. But I feel like we should have that as its own poll for the week anyway. So God knows what we'll talk about next week. Maybe we'll just talk about those films.
Oh shit! All this time I can't think of anything. You look like an avocado, fucked up, older, less attractive avocado. But it wasn't like nice. It was like hate fucking. There was a problem with the relationship, and it just wasn't enjoying it. That was Deadpool at number 3. There has been an awakening. Have you felt it? Star Wars: The Force Awakens at number 2.
It's just called being horny, Rich.
Was that
That's my wake away for this one.
Was that line used in the trailer as well?
It was used in the trailer, yeah. It was in the film. Yeah.
Was it the same? Was it the same person saying it in the trailer?
It was Snoke, yes.
Okay. I when you just remember something a certain way.
Yeah, it was the first
in the trailer. I don't remember it being Snoke's voice, but I'm thinking it must have been that one, but it's not how I remembered it. But yeah, if anyone was going to know, it was going to be you. So I thought I better ask.
yeah, it was definitely Snoke. So weird. Like I remember seeing that trailer for the first time so fucking clearly. Like, it was so good.
Do you remember all the people freaking out because, holy shit, there's a black man in Star Wars? Do you remember that?
There's a black... yeah.
Jesus. That's what I remember most strongly about it.
I just remember the giddy feeling of, holy shit. And then everyone going crazy because, oh, fuck, here comes another fucking ball droid. This is going to be so stupid. And then he went on to be one of the most popular characters in the franchise. So, yeah. Yeah, and number 1. We are Sex Bomb! 1, 2, 3, 4! Scott Pilgrim versus the World at number 1.
Yeah, no.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
VS full stop the world.
VS, yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me again. There shouldn't really be a full stop there because you only put the full stop when the last letter of the abbreviation is not the last letter of the word. Just an FYI to
really?
Mr. Pilgrim. Yeah.
I did not know that.
I mean, unless the S in VS is the first S in versus, not the second S.
They've abbreviated verse and then shortened it to VS.
Yeah. Mind you, different places have different style guides. So, like, I always follow the BBC style because I'm British, for heaven's sake. So that's why
Britishly broadcasted.
Exactly.
Yeah, looking at the official website and everything like that, there is a full stop after VS.
Maybe that's the American standard.
But it's lowercase VS, if that helps.
It doesn't make any difference. It's the same way. So I was always told to put like the dot after Mr. and Mrs., for example. But if you follow the style guide that I follow, there shouldn't be a dot because it ends in the R for Mr. So, but like number, sort to know, you would put a full stop. Anyway, and TARDIS, right? If you can pronounce the acronym as one word, you capitalize the first word and leave the rest lowercase.
That makes sense.
Kristian style guide there. So, a film of the tens. Rouge.
Yes.
Rouge One.
Ooze.
Oh, Alex is typing in pod, people.
Oh, Deadpool.
His top is La La
Will
Land.
you let me finish my
Breaking news.
sentence? Deadpool, Scott Pilgrim versus the World, and there we are. It's almost as if there was a place in the sentence for this. La La Land.
Fine.
La La Land.
Plinky plink, plink, plonk, plink.
Yeah. Wanky film person's film.
What?
It's always the impression I've had of
good,
it. It's
right?
like if you really love films, you love La La Land. That's kind of the impression I get. But then people who aren't all like, oh, I love films, are not too keen on it. That's what I've heard. I've never seen it.
I could write a fucking essay about La La Land.
Because it kind of got the impression that it was kind of tailor-made to win an Academy Award because all the film types would love it. And they're the people who vote for the Academy Awards.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad film.
No. It's just I feel like
Very
it's not
good
a film that I would enjoy at all.
So, Kristian, how do you feel about from 2010 to 2019, you did not win any of the polls?
I feel like Chicken
Actually,
Tonight.
who won 2019?
2019 was Ozzy with Detective Chicapoo.
Ah, right, okay.
The thing is, in that time period, it was all like the big sort of blockbusters that I haven't seen, and I knew before we got to that period there was not a lot of films that I'd seen.
Yeah, I was going to say I won 7 in a row.
Yes, but I mean
2009 to 2015, I won them all.
But we can't argue that those aren't good films, can we? They're all good films.
No, we definitely can't argue that yours aren't good films either.
Yeah. Well.
Fucking Stonker's in there, like Lego Movie. And Alex was also there. And Ozzy has the very unique choices. Like, I completely forgot that the day the Doctor came out in the cinema. So,
are you telling me, Rich, that you forgot about Gokaiger Goseija Super Sentai Haku Kyujukyu Hiro Daikesen?
Yes.
But,
Because that was the Kamen Rider one, and I didn't watch that.
Yeah, it wasn't. That was.
yeah.
He mixed together them both.
But what?
Oh no, he put Hero.
You forgot that one. But you remembered Kamen
One
Rider
of the
Cross Super
Gokei
Sentai
Gokei
Superhero
Sentai
Tyson,
90.
surely.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, there.
Kamen Rider one had Kamen Rider in the title. The Gokaiger one was the 199 hero great.
Hero Great Battle.
The battle.
Gokaiga. Go Seija Super Sentai 199 Hero Great Battle.
Cool.
Q.
Oh.
Q is the number 9 in Japanese.
Cool.
Q.
Cool.
So what's 1? So how do you say 199?
But 100 is
How do they actually say it in the title?
Oh. I don't. Oof,
They
I don't
say
know.
it. Hyaku-kyuju-kyu.
Hyakukujuku. Hero
That's
Great
close
Battle.
enough.
Hakyu is 100.
There we are.
Q. Okay, yeah.
Q. Okay, go say Super Sentai Hekyo Go Hero Deseken.
I love the confidence with which you went into that. Then just disappeared.
Oh, that's me in every single decision I have to make in my entire life.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh dear. Well. Have you all seen the Doctor Who title sequence from Utopia that someone edited to have Captain Jack clinging to the outside of the TARDIS?
No.
What? No.
Oh my god, please put this in the chat.
And if you want to see it yourself, you can find it at https://www.youtube.com/watch.
Just link it in the description.
V equals 4 capital M 9 capital N lowercase WILW uppercase B 6 capital Q. There we are.
Or just post it in the description.
Why would I do that?
A few moments later.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Okay.
Someone asked Russell Davis about it afterwards, and like I think before this video would have made, like, you know, recently after the episode came out, and he said that he regrets not having that done.
Oh, that's a stupid little fan edit that I friggin' love.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Oh.
Right. Any other biscuit? So we're in tier 3.
We are in tier 3. Oh, air. We'll talk about the COVID situation first. We are in tier 3. Mm-hmm. That's correct. I went into what's it called? Town.
Nice. I went into loading. Town.
I was just buffering.
A little bit of live editing going on there in your brain.
That's why you delete something out of timeline but forget to shift it all down. Yeah. I went to town and then I...
God damn it, ripple delete. To partake in a clinical study about the long-term effects of coronavirus, because apparently I've had it. And but I think I had it asymptomatic because I had the test and it told me I'd had it.
Oh.
So yeah, they did like you have to like sit down and stand up repeatedly for 60 seconds, and then, you know, they see if your breathing's affected, and, you know, they compare that against your kind of BMI, and they take a load of blood from you, a bit of pisk, and a load of spit. The hardest part was giving up the spit, because it's quite difficult to produce a lot of spit and deposit it.
No, it isn't.
It is if you're really trying to. And
I
then
can do that like on command.
The opening of the little test tube I had to put it in was like 1.5 centimeters across, so it was just like all gamming up at the top.
That's no bigger than a womp rat.
Something bullseye womp rats in my T16 at home all the time.
I used to do bullseye womp rats in my T16 back home. They're much bigger than 2 meters.
Beggars Canyon, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty fucking difficult. As always, the worst thing about the needle was knowing that it was going to happen. Once it's in, you just kind of close your eyes, deep breath, and then you're fine. And then they take the needle out, and you look over, and there's just like a pile of blood-filled test tubes there. And like, oh, it's more than I thought.
Fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, quick side note on the whole Beggars Canyon thing.
Yeah.
In Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2 Rogue Leader on the GameCube, I know,
Yes.
colon cancer again. During the training mission, you're on Tatooine, right? And you're flying around in a T16, and you've got to do all these like objectives to like get yourself acclimated to the craft. One of the missions is to race Biggs and Wedge through Beggars Canyon.
Oh. Is that beeping on your side or mine?
Audio, what's wrong with this picture? You have to race Biggs and Wedge as Luke.
At what point?
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't think Wedge was ever on Tatooine.
I mean, he might have visited, but that's why I said at what point.
Yeah, it's not clear, but given how Biggs is there, it's clearly before Episode 4.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Before
that makes
Luke
sense.
joined the rebellion, and before he met Wedge.
It's like they just picked 2 pilots, I guess.
Yeah, it just doesn't. You know.
They didn't have Pablo Hidalgo fact checking. Clearly,
I haven't seen the latest episode yet, by the way.
no, me neither. I've got it ready to watch after this.
Same. I've got Disney Plus loaded up in another tab. So
Yes, me too.
yes, mate. Out.
Yeah, so I was there. I was in and out in a matter of moments. Name of your sex tape.
Let me do it, for God's sake.
But it was good because I was thinking I was going to have to get the bus down there and everything. But they said, you know, what with the whole situation, we'd prefer if you got the taxi. Don't worry, it's on our account. We'll pay for it. So I had instead of a 45-minute bus journey one way, it was a 15-minute taxi ride, and I felt like a celebrity, like bloody, as I said in the Civ 5 video the other day, Miley Cyrus, where I just got picked up by a taxi.
What day was this that you went down?
Where's what? Sorry.
What day did you go down?
Tuesday.
Okay. Because I know that
I'm like, it's like I'm a psychic trying to guess what someone did. Sorry, I mean to say it's like I'm a psychic accurately deciphering the mangled messages from the spirit world.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
Sorry, you were saying.
Yeah, I only asked because there is now a Lego store in town.
Who is there?
Yeah.
Oh, can you
In
get the
Cabot
little
Circus.
Can you get the little guy with the Union Jack waistcoat? That's all I want.
I
from a
don't
Lego
know.
store. Little minifig. Oh,
Might be
that's
able
cool.
to. But yeah, that's down. Do you remember the bottom of the steps in the middle of Cabot Circus?
The big steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like at the bottom of that.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it's
People-
pretty much where the old game store used to be.
Okay. People listening in Leeds could also use those directions for the Trinity shopping centre in Leeds, although there may not be a Lego store there. Results may vary. Because I think they just follow the
I'm
same
going
design.
to make a pilgrimage there tomorrow.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You should only travel when essential. Lego
It's a
is
Lego
essential.
store. Of course it's essential.
I'm going up to the Mall Patchway, as I call it.
My neck of the woods.
To get my flu jab.
Ooh.
So I'm all like needled up this week. I thought I'll get it all done in 1 week, and then it's done.
Just stab me everywhere.
I mean, the last time I ever had any sort of inoculation or vaccination was when it would have been 2006. However, I would have, like 14, I would have been then, I guess. And I can't remember how long jabs take. I hope it's not too long.
I don't think it takes long.
No, because I assume they just put the needle in, squeeze the syringe down, pull the needle out, dab. They do a little dab to celebrate afterwards.
I imagine they would let the fluid go from the needle into your system completely before they remove the
But that's what pushing the plunger is doing, isn't it? You push the plunger to the end and then pull it out.
Yeah, but the way you described it was they push it in, push the plunger down, and then remove it, not wait for the fluid to be completely
but
transferred.
pushing the plunger down does push the fluid into your body. That's the point of it.
Not completely.
But what are they supposed to do? Like hang you up by your ankles and like tap the end of the syringe into you? There's always going to be some left, isn't there?
Have you never had a flu jab before?
No, actually.
Then what the hell did I have? I don't know, but I want it again.
Oh. The flu jab
Hang me upside down.
Sounds like a boxing move.
Hang me upside down and smack the shit out of me.
Or I was thinking like maybe you cough on your hand and then punch them with it.
We are thinking about two very different things here.
Yes, I think we are. I did say boxing move. Just
Oh, good grief.
Like a Pokemon move.
yeah.
Flu jab. And there's like a poison type Pokemon punches you and
It
you
could
get
be
poisoned or something.
Poison jab is a move. Yeah. Maybe that's what you're thinking of. Yeah. Why you thought of it, I mean. Yeah.
Quite how a
but,
Scolipede can punch someone, I don't know.
Well, it jabs it
Or
with a
even a
spiky
Whirlipede.
bit. It's got
That
spiky
people
bits.
can sort of do with stings,
Yeah.
Alright, how does Zubat do it?
Pokey.
With its teeth.
That's not a jab, though.
Jabbing it with your tooth. I went to the dentist on Tuesday as well. Been everywhere this week. This is actually the most I've been out for like 6 months.
Good grief. See, the stupid thing is my schedule hasn't changed in the slightest.
I mean, out to do something. I still like go walk up around the block and all that kind of stuff. Go to the shops and that. Yeah. Your schedule hasn't changed. Because you're in you're essential frontline work, aren't you?
I'm essential. Well, apparently I'm essential. I'm not frontline, though.
I hope, by the way...
I design kitchens and bathrooms. That's hardly essential.
It just... Do you ever get
Everyone
people...
needs kitchens and bathrooms.
You just reminded me of the bit from Holy Grail. Like, did you say... Kitchener? That's right. I design and sell kitchens. My name is Richard, the Kitchener.
What's the original of that line?
I might have to go from the top because...
Sure.
Oh, what sad times are these when passing ruffians can say "ni" at will to old ladies. There is a darkness upon this land. Even those of us that design and sell shrubberies are at considerable economic pressure at this period in time. Did you say shrubberies? That's right. I am a shrubber. My name is Roger the Shrubber. I design, build and sell shrubberies. There we are. That's how it was.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What was I about to say? Yeah, so do you remember when all the whole clap for the NHS stuff was going on? I do. Yeah. I'm assuming you two were out on your doorsteps clapping for your best friend Kristian, not frontline, but key NHS worker. You know, because if you weren't...
We'll be recording podcasts some of the time.
If you weren't, that literally means you want me to die to coronavirus. I'm just saying. That's literally the same thing.
Yeah, but I also support the NHS, but I'm not voting Tory. So.
I was expecting you to say, well, yes, that is what we want.
You mean nothing to me, Kristian. I would relish your death like I would relish...
horseradish.
Yeah. I was going to say yes to whatever you said.
I relish.
Yeah. My mind just went straight to horseradish.
Yeah, because it is what you consider a relish, isn't it? Or barbecue relish.
I want to reread my bloody series of unfortunate events because when they're driving to one of their places that they go to stay, to live, they drive through the horseradish district or something, don't they? Side note, I can't actually find any evidence of it being called that, but I have a really strong memory of it, but the jury's out. And that's just reminded me of that. I've always
Have you seen the Netflix
that.
series yet?
No, I haven't. But just this
really
is why
it's excellent.
Despite having only read those books once, like when they first came out, and I never finished them either. I've always remembered that district thing, and you probably have noticed I always refer to things as the something district, and that's where I got it from. But I don't know where any of those books are. It's the Harry Potter situation again. I need to go like on an archaeological dig for them.
Or you can use today's episode sponsor, Audible. Audible is a fantastic way to listen to audiobooks on the go.
For legal reasons, we are not sponsored by Audible.
Although we would very much like to be.
We'll take any sponsorship deal, you know. I don't know what the going rates are, but I'm sure it would be a nice windfall for us all. You know, we split it, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, they have to get something out of it as well.
70, 10, 10, 10, like that, don't we? You know, sort of 10% each for appearing and 60% for editing. That's fair.
That implies you do
Excellent.
editing, which we have established you do not.
Now, I will take maximum offense to that when we're talking about the podcast, because that takes me a long time to edit. That's why I get so
I
pissed
know,
off
it's the
when they're
running
wrong.
joke.
I want to make that one clear, though.
I know. That's why I can make a joke about it, because you actually do.
Anyway.
Do you not remember when we did Saints Row 3, the amount of editing I put into my episodes, and
Yes.
then you just slapped the front and the end on it and just uploaded
Yep.
it?
Yep. But
It's just like,
it's only the good shit gets the proper editing.
oh, implying no content with me.
No, I edit this.
Sorry, no content with me either.
Yeah.
No, I was wearing the same boat here. He doesn't value us, Oz.
Hey, Rich, at least you haven't been booted off the main channel onto a secondary bunch of channels.
Actually, he has.
He's got a point there.
Who's got a point?
Ozzy.
No, he hasn't, because you've also been booted off. I only upload EU4 to that main channel.
Oh, what? Not even Civ go on the main channel anymore?
No.
Oh, okay.
It did not perform adequately and has been demoted.
Okay, there you go then.
Yes, you and me, Oz. You don't care about us no more. Actually, that implies you cared. I was going to say that implies you cared about us in the first place.
I care about no one except the Lord Jesus.
I am Jesus.
As your name does it.
Yeah, exactly.
Change the king to a big old C, mate.
Big old. It's a K, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, but you should change the K to a big old C, because what else
Yeah.
does C stand for?
Caractacus.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Correct, Patronus.
Yeah. Like all joking aside, just in case it wasn't obvious, as much as I do all this shit for fun, I would really like for it to actually blow up and be able to do it as make some money from it. So having to kind of optimize the main channel is part of that, unfortunately. And like when almost immediately after I did that and just switched to uploading only EU4, the actual amount of views I got probably went up by about, well, it varies, but about 50 to 100% depending on the video. So it did make a big difference immediately, I'm afraid.
So you're going to hate this suggestion.
Yeah.
But recently, as in since the start of December, I have
Yes.
been opening a Lego Star Wars advent calendar.
You're right, I already hate it.
But I have been filming this and putting it up onto TikTok.
TikTok. Time goes by so
TikTok.
slowly. Every little thing that we say or do, I'm hung up on you. To give it its
Yeah.
full name.
But the thing is, right?
Just move it on.
So they've been averaging around 150 views.
Nice.
Yeah. That's in the past 4 days.
Are you going to tell me that YouTube's a dead medium?
I'm not saying it's a dead medium. I'm just saying, considering doing highlights onto TikTok.
But we hit the same problem in that I have no time to make highlights. If I actually edited all of my videos down to highlights, I would either have to half the number of videos I did, which my audience told me they preferred just the full video of EU4, or I would have to I have literally no free time at all because I'd spend all my free time editing. That's the truth of it, and to be honest, I want free time as well.
That's fair.
There are three things to do, and only time to do two things. One of those things has always got to be play the game. So then I've either got to
That's
have
true.
free time or edit the games. So
Shame you can't add the editing time into the playing time.
but again, that was just half the amount of time I spend playing, won't it?
Yeah.
More than, in fact, because it takes longer to edit it than it does to play it.
Alex? I'm pretty sure he volunteered at one point to make highlights for you.
That's true. But I mean, I'd rather pay and get someone who's, because when you volunteer, whereas, you're...
We're paying to actually get a video at the end of the day rather than wait 2 years for the video to be edited.
How am I waiting for part 2 of Star Trek? Been a long time.
Long time ago, I can still remember. Something American Pie.
Long time ago, in a galaxy far away, Naboo was under an attack.
Boom.
And I thought me and Qui-Gon Jinn could talk the Federation.
Take a stick and stick it in.
Maybe cutting them a little slack. But their response, it didn't thrill us. They locked the doors and tried to kill us. We escaped. Yeah, I'll stop there. I can do the whole fucking thing.
Supplementary follow-up to the earlier thing.
Which earlier thing?
Hey Digimon.
EU4 fans in one circle, TikTok users in another circle. How much crossover?
I don't know, but you'd be very surprised about the communities on TikTok. Also, you could have highlights from your colorless run from Digimon World. You could do Digimon World highlights.
What colorless run?
Oh, sorry. No, not colorless run. Yeah, your Pokemon colorless run.
Yeah, all right.
But honestly, if you took some just like 20-second highlights from your Digimon World stuff and upload it on TikTok, there's a massive Digimon community.
Because okay, that's a good shout actually, because I do tend to pick out highlights from Digimon when I come across them, and even from EU4, to be honest, every now and then.
Yeah, and they don't have to be very long either. Like the maximum time limit on TikTok is like a minute.
Oh really?
You can literally just pick out the best bits, upload them to TikTok, stick a couple of hashtags on it, and you'll, get your name out there.
Thanks. Are you my social media manager now?
I'm clearly more in touch with social media than you are.
Clearly.
Given how I have a Facebook account and you don't.
Well, you're the...
But then again, you have Twitter and I don't, so,
You do have Twitter.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay, gone. Okay.
Yeah, I did, but somebody, but redacted, made me delete it for some fucking reason. Anyway.
It's because of it's a hate-filled cesspool. What was I about to say? Yes, you are younger than me, so you're the youth. You understand how all these social medias work.
By like how many months?
At least 3.
July 92, and you're
February 92. March, April, May, June, July. There we are. At least 3.
Yeah, but Ozzy's got what you got like 6-7 months on us? You were 91, weren't you?
No.
92. Really? Why did I always think you were 91?
Between you and Kristian.
Because he's so old and wise.
I don't know why I always thought you were 1991. Fuck is up with my brain?
We're in the same year at school, Rick.
So I was in the same year of school as my next door neighbour, and she was born in 1991. Maybe that's what. Oh, maybe I got confused. Oh, it's been a long week.
Birthday's in the middle of the year. I guess
year.
Swing either way, as it were. Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I have a biscuit.
Okay. What type of biscuit is it? Digestive, custard cream, bourbon?
It is a... Oh, actually, there are some bourbons downstairs. I might have some of those.
Or is it a nice? I've had a nice for ages.
So...
Nice is right, depending on what drink you've got them with.
I think you got a Dunker Nice.
Yeah, you can have a nice on its own. It's not nice on its own.
No. What about Garibaldi? Where'd you stand on them? I think that's how they make them. That's why they're so compacted. They stand on them.
Okay.
Anyway.
Quite finished.
Rich, you weren't here for the episode where it was just me and Ozzy literally talking about biscuits for half an hour.
No, I fucking listened to it though.
That was a great
whole
one.
30 minutes.
That was episode 36, Any Other Biscuits, and it was 20 minutes, not 30, sorry.
That's what we've got to do now. Now that we are out of film review, we've got to go into just reviews about completely random crap.
We're not going to start Red Dwarf.
Coca-Cola review.
Or are we going to give it a bit of a break?
I don't mind.
We'll see where the spirit takes us.
We could do a generation of Pokemon, like review the games of each generation.
We could. Well, we got a long way to go for Doctor Review first, so let's
Yes.
do that first. I mean, we got to do Game of the Decades as well before all that.
Oh yeah, of course. Right, so yeah. Earlier on today, Shockbyte took out payment for my Minecraft server.
Yes.
Which, not gonna lie, completely forgot I had. So at some point, are we wanting to do the race for the wool?
Minecraft at the moment.
Oh, does it not?
No.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah.
That's why we
There's a
haven't.
damper on that.
That's why we haven't done Minecraft in so long. That's why I've actually gone on to Shockbyte and requested them to get rid of the server because I'm paying for it and we're not using it.
That's a fair point. Also, I cleaned out Beast earlier today.
Ooh.
Oh boy, he was dusty.
There was actually a beast in there. But luckily you fell in
think
love
there
with
was,
it and it
but,
turned
like-
back into a man.
The thing is, the best thing was because it's got like a window on the side of it. We blew the compressed air through the fans at the front, and all the dust was dancing around inside like the fucking crystal maze. It was brilliant.
That's a great metaphor, or simile.
Metaphor, because it was like it.
That's simile. Oh no, similes as. Yeah, no. But I thought similes were
Yeah.
like. Metaphor is when you say that something is something.
No.
Come on, I got a fucking A in English GCSE. I know what I'm talking about. I almost remembered Hidamara's name then.
Oh no.
When we were talking about biscuits, because it came up in that episode. And I feel like if I find one with a load of comments on it. There we go. Contessa Fontessa. It's changed again since the last one.
Yeah. Because it was like Contessa Fontora.
Yeah. It was something like Fortuna or something like
Fortuna.
Oh Fortuna. Are you listening, Contessa Fontessa? Let us know.
He's still there.
Oh,
I am
half of
so
his
confused.
videos are now private. They're gone.
Oh.
Oh, your videos or his videos?
His videos.
Oh, okay.
Well, all her videos. I don't actually know their videos. Speaking of their videos, did you hear about Elliot Page?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant about that. And the fact that Netflix updated his credits within like 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is incredible.
Mm.
For people not in the aware, Elliot Page is trans.
Yes. You may
fantastic.
know them as Ellen. Wait, what was her name?
Nope.
I've forgotten what her name actually was. Anyway,
Their name used to be Ellen.
It was Ellen. Yeah, okay.
However, that
Now
name
it's
is now
Elliot
dead,
Page,
and we
yeah.
do not use it anymore.
Well, yes, but I was talking. Fuck it, never mind. It doesn't matter.
I know what you mean. Yeah. For context, that was their name before.
Conversations.
Yeah, that was their name before they came out as trans.
Yeah. So yeah, that's neat. I was about to say something else. Never mind. It's all gone now.
It's all gone.
Oh yeah, no, that was it. I am gonna be slowly building up a home server. Mainly for files, because I need file space. And I thought, why not also just combine it with my archive of all my YouTube videos and my big like horde of downloaded YouTube channels and also things that I've ripped from DVDs. And actually just make a proper home server. And theoretically, I could do Minecraft on that, although obviously you'd be limited by my own technical knowledge and my own internet speed.
Yeah, that does sound like it could be a bit of a downfall if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. But
I'm sure you can figure it out.
I know
sure.
I know stuff. I know things.
Yeah.
All right, and I know
If
stuff.
you could do that,
Yeah.
that'd be fantastic.
I'd want to get the file server aspect started first though.
That's fair.
But you can apparently just kind of they're not like virtual machines, but they're what's the word, like jails they're called. You can set up a jail which is like a virtual machine basically, and then so like the file server would only be open to my own internal network, and then you can open up the jail to the internet, forward a few ports, but then anything that happens in that jail can't touch anything else because it's like its own machine. So there's no like kind of security risk there or anything.
I was gonna say, why don't you get a Raspberry Pi and use that?
Because I don't know anything about Raspberry Pis. I have a feeling they're not very powerful. I have a feeling they're not very powerful computers though. If I want to run a server, I need server hardware.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It's one of these things I started off thinking I could just use some of my old hardware and like turn it into like a NAS thing, but I think I'd be better off selling some of it and getting dedicated like, memory that has that you need a type of error correction on it, and a motherboard that supports that and a processor that supports it and all that jazz.
Instead of bodging what you got, sell it and get fresh.
Yeah. It's just selling it would be a pain because you need to get packaging and everything. A friend of mine was selling a ton of shit on eBay, and he says that if you're sending a certain amount through the post over per month or whatever, you can get a Royal Mail account and they give you packing materials for free. It's quite interesting.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Royal
So
Mail.
it's to help like small businesses and things like that.
Yeah.
Like Etsy people.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
But yeah, so when I talk about this hypothetical server for which I already have 2 hard drives on the way, I look at where I'm going to put it. Like when I'm talking about it, I look at it even though it's not there yet.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Also, this past week and a half, I put together a glass-fronted cabinet for all my knickknacks, so I can give them a proper clean and then never have to worry about dusting them again.
Good luck with that. Let me know how the never dusting again goes.
Yeah,
I've got a glass cabinet and I have to dust that shit all the time.
Oh well. Shit happens.
Yar. Cool. Any other biscuits?
No, we've had our last rich tea. No more bourbons on the plate. Is that your secret, I don't know, rap name or something? Rich tea.
Rich tea.
No, but
Your last name is, of course,
fun
Trevelyan.
fact, my family have a fun little nickname for me, which is Biscuit.
Is your
They shout Biscuit whenever food is ready.
It makes you sound like a Terry Pratchett character.
Because when I was younger, when they used to shout up the stairs to say that food was ready, it was Rich tea. So that transformed into just shouting Biscuit.
That's great.
So I technically have the nickname Biscuit. So occasionally my dad has actually texted me while I've been up here with my headphones on, and I get a text saying Biscuit, and I'm just like, yep, food's ready.
I love how interwoven biscuits are with all of our lives. Also, thanks for that tidbit. I'm going to file that away in my mind palace and bring that up again when you least expect it.
Oh, please do! It's hilarious. I love it.
Going to turn up in his D&D one day.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Chef Biscuit.
Your special power is that you can make biscuits explode.
I better than making them slightly levitate.
Yeah.
I can make them slightly soggier.
Don't want to know about your soggy biscuit.
Oh.
I think Ozzy knows what that is, but I don't think Kristian does.
No.
Yeah, I unfortunately do. It's fine, Kristian. Just Google it later.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't Google it. Don't Google it.
I have. There's a Wikipedia article about it.
Shut up! Is there actually an article
There
about
is.
it?
And if you're listening to Inaudible at work, feel free to Google soggy biscuit.
That's horrible. Oh,
It's just weird.
yeah, somebody's into it.
There's so many of these things where it's like, you know, I've never had any great desire to see any other men ejaculate, you know, unless it's like, I suppose, in porn on a lady or something, you know. But there we are. I guess everyone's got their things, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
You can still say it's weird, even if you. Right. On that bombshell. If you're the last person in your social group to listen to Inaudible, you must pick it up and eat it.
If you can't figure out what it is from those context clues, then, well, congratulations on being innocent.
So, yes, thanks for listening, everyone. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to... well, if you're listening on fucking podcast ways, you can't do anything, but there we are. Rate it, I guess.
You can visit the channel.
Yep, you can rate it, I guess. That's the official terminology. You can find it on YouTube under Inaudible.
Yep.
My channel's Invisible Tower. And it'll also have a link to Inaudible on there in case you can't find it from searching it, because you might just get a load of ASMR channels, which is what I found when I did a bit of brand research.
What, when you searched Invisible Tower?
No, I searched Inaudible. And Inaudible is a common tag keyword associated with ASMR. I wanted to do it just to check there wasn't any other Inaudible podcast. There's like a French one.
Well, let's be fair, if you do search Inaudible podcast, in the podcasts tab on Google, the second one is Mother, It's Me Lung.
Mother, It's Me Lung. Yeah. So yeah, I'm at Invisible Tower.
Oh my god, it's actually the fourth result.
There aren't many Inaudible podcasts. You either get a transcript of a podcast where something literally was inaudible, or you get there's one called Inaudible Raucous, and there's a French one called L'Inaudible. And then I think that's it, and that's us. But anyway, Rich is at Pheasant Films. What's your TikTok username, or is it secret?
At Rich Cooper 92.
Is that a secret? Because
nope, it's literally my name and the year I was born.
But I mean, do you associate your name with the whole?
Yeah.
Okay. For those of you wishing to dox Richard, his address is
42 Evergreen Terrace.
I actually can't remember. I remember the name of your road, but not your number. I said 7's my nan's number.
Oh, cool. If you want to dox Kristian's nan.
She lives at 7.
7 on Richard
That's it.
Street.
Yeah.
Just 7.
She's like, Buckingham Palace is number 1. Then you got Windsor Castle. Number 10 Downing Street is number 3.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah. And so on. Then you got Balmoral. Hang on, we must be able to find this out. Houses of Parliament is number 5.
Barnard Castle.
Barnard Castle is number 6, and then it's my nan.
Oh, MI5. It should have been MI5, not Barnard
MI5.
Castle.
MI5 is number 6, and MI6 is number 5.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's funny. Yeah.
You can, so on the YouTube, you find the video of this thing, and you can comment under there if you've got any comments or questions. The poll for the film of the 10s will be up on Invisible Tower.
TS reactions.
Didn't need to start that sentence with the. TS reactions, did I forget you? Sorry.
Yes, you did.
Ozzy's TS reactions. Sorry, I got distracted. And you can email us contact@termco.net, tweet at Invisible Tower, or whisper softly into a geranium, and we'll know about it.
Only a geranium, though. No
Also,
other plants will work.
patreon.com/Invisible Tower as well. That's good. And tell them you came from Inaudible, otherwise I'll keep all the money. Right. That's
Cool.
it.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.